Hey, welcome to Lady Overlander Radio. Tonight we're chatting with Cara and Danielle of Team Grit and Grace. Stay tuned. Grab your favorite drink, whether it's a coffee, cocktail, or tea, and get ready. It's Ladies' Night on Lady Overlander Radio. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an episode. The Lady Overlander Radio podcast is available live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also catch the audio version on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all other major podcast platforms. Enjoy the show. Hey, Arla. Hey, girl. Everybody's still dancing. I'll give you guys a second.
We need
it's got a funky beat. We can bug out to it.
In the back. I know.
I love that.
Gia is totally my vibe.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi. Living the dream.
Living the dream. I love the hair.
Living the dream. This whole
That's
thing.
new. Mm-hmm.
That's new.
It is good.
We did the chop.
Chop. I didn't chop. It's just back.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I like
I'm done
it.
with summer. I need the fall. I don't like summer anymore. I don't like long hair in the summer anymore. And I'm
You
done.
should get some of this right here.
No, that ain't a messy bun 24/7.
So much.
I've been wearing sweatshirts and sweatpants for 2 days now. And I got out of the place that I went to in with the sweatshirt yesterday. It was like 90 degrees. And I was like, I'm just trying to manifest.
Oh my.
It's not working.
That's a lot.
I'm over this weather. So I was excited when it was 47 this morning. I walked out and I was like, let's go.
Sweater weather.
Sweater
It's been
weather.
a beautiful day.
Oh, thank you,
Hello.
sweetie.
He's here.
Nisha.
Baby.
Thank you.
That was
I will
pretty-
say, I love Misty's lips.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Matches her microphone. Hey, Tater Tot.
Hey, Tate.
Oh, Tater Tot, your boy.
Hey, Justin.
Tate's still waiting on his dad to tell him Happy National Sons Day.
Yeah.
We love you, Tate.
Dad's still holding on to Tate.
So
Oh,
sad.
God.
Hey,
Hello,
Lori.
Lori.
Hey, Lori.
Oh,
That was
right. Awesome.
That was funny. That was funny.
So I just looked at the countdown and it's 7 days till the Rebelle Rally, huh?
Yeah.
No
We're not
pressure.
talking about that. We're not here for that.
Wait, let me check my notes. Yes, we're here for that.
Woo.
We're here for all that. We're tracking you the entire
I'm
time.
nervous for you. Like, I'm nervous right now. Are you guys nervous or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Danielle's like terrified.
Yeah.
All
Are you
the things.
excited?
It's a make it or break it kind of thing, though. Like when you're with somebody that long 24/7, you're either still friends at the end or you are not.
And we've heard both cases.
So
Yeah.
have I.
There's some wild stories we've heard.
So have
Yeah.
I. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about us. The two of us will be fine together.
I'm
Yeah.
nervous because there's multiple layers to it. There's like the competition itself, learning how to compete in the rally, and then there's this disappointment. That's my husband. And then go away. Go to your own YouTube channel.
Go watch the
Um,
dogs.
And then there's the
Hey,
whole
Lisa.
disappointing our friends, disappointing sponsors. There's all of these different layers, and then also like you don't want to break, you want to finish, all that.
I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed because if you got the cojones to even sign up and go through all of the training that y'all have done in the last year and a half, I would say at least a year and a half, y'all been
Yep.
going to
Oh,
all
yeah.
the things, all of them,
Yeah.
and can get out there and do it. Well, hey,
Yeah.
I can't see any disappointment.
You guys have been training a long time. Like a lot.
Yeah, we started our first official training was last December, which was just a land navigation course up in Arkansas, actually.
Mhm.
And that was just really our first like hands-on introduction, other than as soon as we registered for the Rebelle, which we were at Overland the Red when we registered, because it opened and we registered immediately. Then the competitor zone opens up. And so there's tons of online training that the Rebelle offers. And I was just like, we were both just hardcore in it immediately.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then we hit the ground running with all the Rebelle youths, previous veterans. It's been a long time. So yeah, we definitely need to celebrate the start line as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. So what have you guys done other than the training part? I know you guys have gone to a couple of the Rebelle U trainings and some other stuff. And what have you done to like mentally prepare for this? Because it's not just, driving and navigation.
Therapy.
That's probably a good thing. Yeah, we're all going to need therapy after this.
You can do telehealth, but you can't have a phone, so you're screwed there.
Yeah. So what did you do to mentally prepare, Cara?
For mental preparation, I started journaling. There's this thing called morning pages, where basically you wake up in the morning and you write. You're supposed to write 3 pages, but some days I write 1 page, some days I write more than that, and it's just like unconscious, unfiltered writing. It basically looks like I should have adult ADHD, because it's like 1 minute I'm writing like I don't know what to write, the next minute I'm chewing out my husband for still being in bed. Like, I mean, it ranges. And then it's like I'm tired, I didn't sleep good. It's super random, but it gets it all out there. And so I've started doing that. And he's over there in the corner of the screen holding up a knife. But anyways, yeah. But just getting out there. Honestly, the struggle that I have is just comparison a lot to other people that are in the rally. For me, I don't want to see like the scores or the rankings every day. I've already told Danielle that I did not want to see that. And at first I didn't want her to see that. But then we had been told by a previous competitor that if we have to question anything, one of us needs to look at that. And so she's going to be the one to look at it, but not going to tell me where we rank. I don't mind looking to see how we did, because you kind of know as you go through the rally how you're doing that day, like if you get off or whatever. But I don't want to see how we compare to other people, because I want to go in each day not looking at someone else and just doing my own rally.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. How do you feel about that, Danielle?
That's fine. I always wanted to look at it. So I never, didn't want to know. We have very different struggles. I don't struggle with comparison. I don't give 2 flips what anyone else is doing. What I care about is if I'm doing a good job or not. And my big mental hurdle is not basically just being pissed off at myself when I make mistakes. So that's my biggest mental hurdle. Because I just get really annoyed with myself whenever I don't do something right. And I'm the navigator, and it's just like, I mean, we could end up in who knows where, if I make a wrong choice. Yeah, it could be just a long road trip. So, but
we know we won't go past 4 hours. Apparently someone has driven like 4 hours in the wrong direction. So we know we won't make it that far.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I don't know. I think that's kind of funny. I mean, if you're gonna do it wrong, go big.
Go
right?
all wrong.
Go all wrong.
Go all the way over to another state. Yeah.
Then nobody ever forgets you. You want to be memorable.
So what are you going to do to kind of counteract that? If you know that about yourself, what do you plan on doing to kind of, when you start feeling like angry at yourself, what's your plan?
I really just have to brush it off and just forget about it and just go on to the next. And
I'm really good at reading her. Like she like and so I tell her, you know what, as long as you're doing your best, I don't care how many fake checkpoints we go to, what kind of sights we get to see to get there. That's all I expect from her, and I know how much we've trained for this, that's what she's going to give me. And so I have no I'm not going to listen to her cry. I'm going to be like, come on, let's go to the next one. Move on to the next checkpoint.
I'm gonna remember you said that because I'm not listening to you cry either.
That's
Come
right.
on, move on to the next one,
Okay.
Cara.
So
Well, I can still cry.
somebody's crying. It's gonna be both of you. Maybe it's gonna
Maybe
be
who
neither
you're
of you.
talking about.
Oh
Who's the
yeah,
crier?
we're both.
I'm
gonna
the
cry.
crier. Oh, I would, girl. You know I would be the one crying.
The
all
wind
day.
blows the wrong direction. She gets
I'll be
all
crying.
kind of emotional.
That's right. I'm
Yeah.
very
As long
emotional.
as you're not crying at the same time. I think that's
Oh,
where we
Lord.
balance each other out really well, to where like if one of us is really down, the other is very quick to pick us up. And
Yeah.
so,
We
but
try.
sometimes at the end of the day, we'll both probably be crying.
Yeah.
Arla just tells me get my head out of my ass or she's leaving me. So
Stop it
Yeah.
now.
knock it off.
Yeah.
So over on IG, Off-Road Autism said, y'all got this. Plus Danielle can dance.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
I can
work
boogie.
it.
I am so excited about my gala outfit, y'all. I'm
Everyone
excited
cries
about
on
my
the
gala
Rebelle.
shoes.
See, Avis knows. She has
Avis
done it a
just
million times.
Avis cried.
Yeah,
She's crying.
everyone cries on the Rebelle. Oh yeah, we'll definitely cry. I have no doubt about that.
I bet all y'all do.
Yeah.
I bet every night you hear sniffles in all the tents.
I'm going to sleep. Sleep is important to me.
Yes,
Yeah.
This is true.
That's
You're
right.
Each other's biggest cheerleader. Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Sweet people.
So when you guys were at Overland the Red and you guys decided to do this, who brought it up? Whose idea was it first?
Oh no, we had talked
No?
about this.
A long
He's
time.
like, hold on, fact check.
Yeah, back in 2021, we had already talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But you can
So
tell him
no.
how we started. It was all Danielle.
yeah, so I read about the Rebelle Rally in Overland Journal like 5 years ago.
Mhm.
And I knew immediately. I was like, yep, I got to do that. But didn't know any women. And then, met Matt, met Cara, and then it all went from there, basically. So yeah, back in 2021 is when I said to Cara, hey, you ever heard of Rebelle Rally? And she's like, nope. And I was like, you want to do it? She said, yep, let's do it.
I'm like the Irish setter. That's just like,
Yeah, she's like, sure, I'll do it. Let's go. And I'm like, cool, we're doing it. So, but yeah, it's a long road to get there. It's really expensive.
Yes.
Mhm.
And it's just a lot of preparation to get to the point to where we are. An extreme amount of time commitment, not just traveling and practicing and training, but at home. I mean,
Yeah.
it's an extreme amount of dedication, hours, hundreds of hours, for me practicing learning navigation at home. So yeah, it's a huge commitment.
a lot of times people will look at marathon runners and all of this stuff and they're like, wow, you did a marathon, congratulations. But what they don't see is the weeks where they're training and the hours and the
Yes.
miles and all of that they have to put into it. And that's
Mhm.
exactly how it is for the rally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
That's a great comparison because you are running a marathon or you're
Yeah.
driving a marathon, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Several days,
Yeah.
So-
It comes out to be around, I think it's 8 full days on the rally.
Yeah.
But yeah, around 12-hour days. I'm going to be up at around 4 a.m. Going and get Danielle's spot secured at a table. So that way she can be good lights, kind of in a secluded area. So that way it's not too loud.
Mhm.
Have her
I'll be
coffee.
packing up all my stuff while she's doing that. And then then my stuff's packed up, I go to the tent. She needs to go back to her tent, pack her stuff up, load up the Jeep while, all while trying to, plot and make the driver's meeting by 6 a.m., still be plotting. We don't know what time we'll be off the start line. We'll know the night before. We need to be in our vehicles lining up at least 15 minutes prior to our start time. So
Yeah. And you're not
for everything. So penalties
not
for
on-
being late, but
Oh yeah, I was gonna say if you're not on time, you have to do a rear start, and we do
Yeah.
not want
Ooh.
to be. You don't want to be late.
no,
Are y'all morning people?
no, but I got this fancy watch. And it wakes me
That
up.
looks like a Swatch
Nice.
watch.
right? It's so cool. It's a freestyle watch. I don't know. I love it. But yeah, it beeps and it wakes me up. So I've already been sleep
Using it?
training, like a toddler. I'm sleep training a baby. And
Mhm.
so my alarm wakes me up at 6 a.m. every day, which is 4 a.m. Oh, Matt, yes, Matt has the coolest outfit for the gala.
Oh, I can only
Yeah,
only
we'll
imagine.
see in
you
the
can
pictures.
definitely imagine.
I've
You
got
can
a good
definitely
I've got a
imagine.
good thought right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So no, waking up at 6 a.m. every day. Oh, Bryce, that's my husband. He knows I'm not a morning person. Anybody who knows me knows I'm not a morning person.
Karen
Yeah.
has 3 of those watches, and I'm here to wear all 3. Like
They're so cool.
I used to wear
Yeah.
several Swatch watches too. I love them. I
It's
Fashion
like
have a
statement.
couple
Kodak.
of them, literally.
Kodak. It's like Cotopaxi. There's different patterns and everything, and so it's just like you can't just have
For the
one.
freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
now I'm gonna be starting to look because I love
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Now Arla's going to go buy a bunch of watches.
They're fun.
Yeah.
You're
Switch
welcome.
up the bands.
You're welcome, Arla.
Tony's like, no. I'm like, yes.
No, but it's another thing. Like Danielle was mentioning the sleep training. Like we've also, at the very beginning of this, we heard that like the rally dreams and nightmares will start,
Oh,
and like and we are seriously into that. And so it's like I don't know if we're training so much anymore because like we can't sleep, so it's fine.
yeah. I mean, I've heard all these stories, like all these rebel groups that we're in and stuff, and people keep saying, have the dreams started, have the rally dreams started. And I'm like, y'all are weird, and they've started. So, yeah, it's just waking up, heart pounding at 2 a.m. and just, something horrible went wrong and you couldn't fix it in your dream and then can't go back to sleep. So, yeah.
Fun times.
Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. And then, I've had people, my niece ask me, why do you, these last few days, this last week has just been really, really stressful, like tearful. I get irritated, about all sorts of things. And she's like, why do you want to do something that makes you so unhappy? And I'm like, no, it makes me happy. This is making me happy. So yeah, it's just, Matt, go away. Can you guys block that?
I'm grumpy in the morning. I'm listen. I'm
Arla is
equal on
an
that. I
angel in
promise
the
you.
morning. Arla
Don't
is
talk to
such
me.
a joy in the
Mhm.
mornings. I'm telling you.
I'm not grumpy. I just don't want to talk. So
Yes.
just be
Or anything
quiet.
else.
Just give me a little bit and don't talk to me. Give me a second.
Oh, I heard that Emily
So,
has an interesting
yeah, I'm
way of
not that
waking
way.
people up too.
Oh yeah, cowbell.
Yeah.
We'll be up
Oof.
before that though. So she rings the
Yeah, 'cause-
cowbell at 5 a.m. and we'll be up at 4. So
Yeah.
I need
That's
coffee
giving me.
before I sit down and start plotting.
Oh yeah.
I need to be fully awake.
So are you doing like instant coffee, or are they going to be serving coffee, or?
Yeah, they serve coffee.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Oh
Bless
yeah.
them.
Yes.
Yeah, they serve coffee except for the days that we're at marathons, and then she's gonna have like instant coffee for that. Well, we're taking like our jet boil and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's
I
good.
will fix her coffee.
Yeah.
Oh.
She probably
Yeah,
doesn't
just
want
give
me
her
to
the
fix it.
coffee and back away.
That's why
She's
she
an
got the
awesome-
instant. She's like, she doesn't know how to fix this coffee. So
She can't make me coffee. No, I wanted instant anyway. So, it's all I really need is the caffeine. So, and like Diet Coke is just not enough caffeine for me in the morning. So,
No. But it's a great follow-up to coffee. I promise you.
it is. I know this. I will have.
I feel like you know
Vera
that.
will have her mini Cokes, and I'll have my mini Diet Cokes. So Bryce just asked, the food is reputed to be quite good, isn't it? Yeah. Apparently, we have a Michelin 5-star chef.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
That's super exciting.
Loose Gravel Overland loves y'all.
Aw.
Even
Thank
Matt.
you.
I even love Matt.
Oh, you love Matt? Oh, that's cute.
That's not doing the Rebelle. Hello.
This isn't about him.
no.
This is a
Men
girl.
have nothing.
People don't actually realize that Matt is my brother. So many people don't realize that.
Another mother? Or
Arla and Misty are like, what?
Arla and Misty, you're just staring at me.
wait a minute.
That's
No.
actually my brother.
They did a
No, he's
23andMe and they have
We
found
found
out.
out we're related.
No, he's not.
We
No.
I'm gonna need proof of that.
Stop it.
We act enough like each other, and we annoy each other enough, and we love each other enough that we might as well be siblings. So
Really?
Is it like a love-hate kind of thing where you are real siblings?
I mean, it's like a love cringe kind of thing. I don't hate him ever.
Is it like you give him a wedgie
so
or an
good.
engine burn?
Hi, Diane. I know.
Well, now you got everybody thinking y'all are really siblings. Look at this.
Yeah, we're not really siblings.
Like, no way.
Okay.
Look at all
But they
those
are.
coming in. Like, what the?
Is
Yeah.
this
Oh, my dad thing, yes.
Kyle's my dad.
Kyle
Yeah.
Reese's
Yeah.
Jesse's dad.
Somebody asked her
So
that.
funny. Love
Love
pester.
pester. That Bryce knows it. We have a love pester relationship.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
I think
love
that's
it.
a good, healthy relationship.
Yeah.
The best.
Have you started training your hair to not get washed?
Oh,
girl.
I hardly ever wash my hair.
Oh,
Same.
girl.
With the pink
Yeah.
hair, I can only wash it like once every 7-ish days. And so like, because I have to use cold water.
Because it'll
And so,
come out.
yeah. So I just, clean all the other parts. My hair doesn't get really greasy or anything like that. So I don't have to
Yeah.
That's where I
deal
would
with that.
struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I already don't wash my hair, but
We're naturally disgusting. It's fine.
You guys are feral.
Dude wipes and all those and clean freaks, those are awesome. So
I don't know how-
if you can't take a real shower,
Yes, girl. Yes.
yeah, we got those. Yep.
I'm ready.
I
Yeah.
helped with that. That was
Yeah.
me.
Influenced.
We'll be
Influencer. That's what Arla is.
They're
Yeah.
awesome.
we'll be brushing our teeth.
Good.
Oh God,
Those
yes.
little
Please
things.
brush
We'll all
the
be happy.
teeth.
Yeah.
White showers. Thank you, Kara. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
I
it's really
stain a
fun
lot.
going to Airbnbs with Kara.
We don't have to mention this, y'all.
Okay, so go to Airbnbs with Kara during training, and next thing I know, like Kara's basically in tears crying because she has to have a $1,000 repair to the shower because all the grout is hot pink.
Everywhere.
And so she's
And
just
whenever I
having-
flicked my hair, it was on the
it
ceiling.
was on the ceiling. I hope these people aren't watching this. It was on the ceiling, and I was just like, oh my gosh, Kara, do you know how freaking tired I am? But okay, let me clean it because she's in there scrubbing it. And she's like in tears. Practically.
No, I came out at one point and I was like, I'm gonna have to take a minute. I'm getting really high because I had mixed all the chemicals trying to get it. It was just like,
and then I go in there and I'm like, I got it. So
her and her trad wife skills.
Oh yeah,
Save the
that's
day.
a joke. I'm a trad wife, the traditional wife, basically the truth.
So what are going to be your go-to hygiene products for this Rebelle Rally?
Clean freak.
Clean freaks, and then the
Love those.
Neutrogena like face wipes
Mhm.
and a lot of deodorant and Bath and Body Works spray.
Yeah, buddy.
That's pretty.
Just mix that
Yep.
video right in with the fragrance. It's great.
Just rub it right in.
We've
Yeah.
decided whenever Katie comes up every morning to do like our interview, we're gonna spray like the strawberry pound cake, and she's
I
gonna
love
come up and
strawberry
be like,
pancake.
"Hi."
Yeah,
feels
like
so
we're all
good.
clean and fresh, and the
She'd be like,
Jeep
"What's
smells
this?"
amazing, and so do we.
What's that character from Peanuts? Is it that has the
Pigpen.
funk around him?
Yeah,
Pigpen.
Pigpen.
Oh yeah.
We're
So you guys
making sure we're not Pigpen. So,
You're welcome.
It could
Yeah.
happen.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
okay.
Don't want to be them.
So
We've been
Sabrina
told
said
it doesn't
Bloomy
matter,
wipes are her
everybody.
favorite.
Yeah.
We've been told everybody stinks in the rally, and I'm like, we won't. We're gonna be clean-ish.
Thank you, Jesse.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wash my hair with old.
Oh, old
Blonde
lady
shampoo.
purple shampoo. So
There you
you
go.
must have either gray hair or blonde hair.
Blonde
He's got
or no
gray
hair, and you just don't
He's got
care.
salt and pepper.
He's got that salt and pepper
Oh.
silva. Yeah.
Bryce says,
I like
"Hell
that.
yeah!"
Hell yeah, about
President.
something.
I always hell yeah. And maybe that you stink or you don't
Yeah.
wash your hair or
Pull it both
with
Mm.
bleach. Ask me how I know.
Diane
What?
has purple hair, so She knows how to clean it.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, that's
It's
aggressive.
rough. It
I have
is.
that in the shower, to kind of keep the brassiness down or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I have to do
You
that.
want all that stuff.
from
And you're
time
going to
time.
use the Colgate Wisps, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Are you taking a toothbrush anyway, or are you just taking those?
I'm gonna take a
Toothbrush.
toothbrush anyways, because we're gonna be out there for traveling beforehand. So that's just gonna be like on the
Mhm.
rally time.
I just
so.
don't want to like get in the tent and realize I didn't brush my teeth.
Mhm.
And so I want to be able to like at least brush my teeth in there with those little Colgate Wisps
are
or
awesome.
whatever they are.
Mhm.
I know we've tried them out already, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is cool. I like it.
She tried one out at the Overland of America, and
I know
I'm
she
like,
told
give it
me
to me.
about it.
she sat over there to scrub her teeth and scrubbed her teeth.
I did that,
Yeah.
and then I also did like a cleansing thing that's no soap.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
Yep.
I try it all.
Mhm.
All
I'm
the
not-
great hygiene tips. Yep.
Oh, gotta have the hygiene. Mm.
So what
Gee.
have you done with your rig? Have you prepared it at all for the rally? Have you done any kind of
Yes.
tell me?
We have a list of, I don't know if Matt can bring me the bulletin board, but we had like track bar, we had the alignment. We went and took it to a shop and we marked every bolt with a paint pen to make sure at the end of the day we could go back to the mechanics bay and see if anything's moved and been misplaced. And then we also went and got it wrapped. Oh Lord. Yeah, well there's that.
There you go.
My
But
Lanta.
there's that one. We have 3 rigs, so yeah. Strip
Mhm.
drawers. Did the inspection. We have to
Yours
up
was
your
longer.
insurance. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's pretty long.
But we also, one of the big things we did is you guys usually, or most people usually know Boo as being a crawler, like because Kara's a crawler. So took the tires down to 35s.
Yep.
So that was
She
a
was
big,
on 38.
yeah.
We
You
took
don't want or need 38s out there.
She don't need
37.
high heels, not that. No. Mm-mm.
No.
No, and we
Heavy.
took the light bar out in the on the top to give us more windshield visibility. We've added some things we added a Terra trip because obviously you have to disconnect. For those that don't know, the Rebelle Rally is completely electronics free. They take away all electronics from the very beginning, no phones. That's why we have these watches because they can't even have smart watches. And so you have to disable your GPS and not just the one on your screen within your antenna. So you have to disable everything. And so, yeah, we've had to add a Terra trip, which is like a computer. So that way,
Valley computer.
yeah, so it can calibrate our distance in kilometers because everything's in kilometers. Because why not?
Yeah.
It's more accurate. Yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
Yeah, I did a lot.
You did a goose gear system inside, I guess, probably on
No,
delete or no?
no, I have the SHW off road, and oh my gosh, you guys, the way it has helped us with packing, it is incredible as far as being able to store down in things, be able to take totes. Like we have so much space in there.
Yeah.
that's good.
And everything's organized.
Yeah.
You know, and that's really key. I mean, you don't want to be just digging around looking for
Mhm.
stuff. And because everything is just, you're so tight on time for everything you do. Organization is an absolute must, or it can just make your day miserable and a disaster.
Yep.
So
That's very
Yeah.
true. So are
we
you guys
have-
shipping Boo out there, or what are you driving?
We're driving. Me and Danielle are leaving on Saturday, and we're going to drive out there. We'll probably ship her back home. We've had incredible sponsors for the rally. As we said, it's very expensive. And then also, if you want to compete in this, rather than just apply to go to it, you also have to attend all the trainings out west, which it becomes even more expensive. But thankfully, one of those sponsors is going to be able to provide a way to ship her back home. So that way, at the end of 8 days, 12-hour day driving, I'm not having to then turn around and drive home.
mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's good.
You'll want to be out of that thing. For a
I just
minute.
want to stretch my legs out for a minute.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. Like you're in and out of your vehicle all day. It's a huge mental exhaustion for both of us. But even just, I mean, you're on rough terrain and you're sitting cramped up in this vehicle all day long,
Wearing
navigating
helmets.
stuff, wearing helmets. We have to wear helmets anytime we're on stage. I mean, it's exhausting. I mean, just the training that we've done, it's like at the end of the day, we're just done. And we've done very long days training, but haven't done this, like the Rebelle,
Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, we'll be tired.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be crawling into that tent every night going, oh, thank God it's over for the day.
I know.
Yeah.
As soon as we eat and as long as the Jeep is good, it's bedtime.
That's going to be something I have to navigate because I'm used to being very social, but I also know that I will push myself into the point of exhaustion, and I cannot do that on a rally.
And
So
she
I've
does
got
that frequently.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got to know when at the end of the day, like, okay, I've got to call it.
Yeah. And everybody has, all the advice that's been given to us is you can socialize at the end. You can socialize at the gala. Don't fall into pressure of having to socialize. Go to bed.
Mhm.
And I don't like socializing, so I can go straight to bed. I
So
don't
you're
care.
good.
I don't care.
I'm out.
Yeah, bye.
As long as we know when we start the next day, and I want her to go to bed early. Like I want, because she really needs that, because she's got to get up and immediately her brain be on. Whereas I wake up in the morning, I'm casually putting things out, getting her stuff, kind of not having to immediately engage in the rally. As soon as she's handing maps in the morning, she's in the game already. And so I want her to go to bed, and I will stay up if I have to find out when we start. Obviously, I need to tell her when we start, so I'll just go knock on her tent. But yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
good.
they said they usually post that relatively early.
We hope.
Yeah. But one thing we do that we haven't really talked about, a part of the rally is enduros. And so you have precision enduros and you have timed enduros where you're using a rally road book and you're using tulip notes and all those things that make no sense when you look at them. Requires lots of fun math that Cara is excellent at.
Nice.
So Cara does all of the math for our enduros, and we actually switch roles where I am the driver during enduros and she is actually the navigator for enduros.
I love
great.
the enduros.
Yeah, we found that works a lot better for us. I don't deal well with like describing quickly what the next step is. In 0.16 miles, you're gonna, turn. It's gonna be a right hand turn at about 90 degrees or something. Or I said what 0.16 miles. It's kilometers. It's not miles. Nothing is miles.
Okay, nobody knows.
So yeah. So Cara does really, really well. We struggled initially with our enduros when I was navigating. I just did not do a good job at it.
Well, it gives her a break too from
Yes.
having to be in a map. It gets her to drive for a minute. It's a different mental stretch. And then also, like I was already, like she said, doing the math. So it didn't make sense for me to do the math and then give it to her right before we're about to start an enduro. And she's never seen this paper. And so,
Yeah.
I'd already done it.
Bryce is going to throw a question out there. What's the difference between an enduro and regular days? And then still have checkpoints.
Yeah, so sometimes enduros actually do still have checkpoints. And so you can have a precision enduro, like maybe it started out as a timed enduro where there are these checkpoints, not where you're stopping and clicking your racing tracker, but where it's like a timed interval. And they have something up there that's checking where, your time that you're going through. And there's a point system. But
they're not
then
checkpoints like you would.
Yeah, but then you have precision enduros where, I know one year they had, it was a long enduro. It was over an hour, I thought, at least over an hour. The beginning was timed and was maybe 30 minutes, but then maybe some people even went further than an hour. So in a precision enduro, you can just be, waypoints. I said checkpoints. Avis corrected me. It's a waypoint. And so you have those waypoints where you're passing them. But there are some parts of the precision enduro where, it will say like, click your tracker here at this waypoint. There was the one that we did in Ridgecrest, Cara, that you remember that one? That was the only one that we did.
The only ones that I know is where they're at an end. At the end of your enduro, there is you end at a checkpoint, and so that's where you would.
We did one where it was like a waypoint where it said click tracker at this turn. So yeah, you might have that as well.
But it's different as far as difference from regular days too. Like you can start off the day with an enduro. You can have an enduro during the middle of the day, but then you're getting checkpoints around that. So after the enduro is finished, then you would go about your checkpoints. And I think that's what Danielle was meaning as far as like clicking your tracker. You would start that next leg of checkpoints would be at the end of that enduro, which is where you would start like at a green or something. But you still that's still part of a regular day.
Yeah. Awesome. Lori wants to know which terrain you'll be driving on. Do you think will be the most challenging?
Sand.
I was gonna say sand.
Sand. Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't comfortable. I was always really scared of doing the dunes. And we were able to take a class with Nina and Barlow Adventures. That was at the beginning of the year. But it was really, really good for me and Danielle both, because like not only was I learning how to navigate that, I had went to it with the fear of the whole situation, and that had made Danielle scared because she's navigator, so she's passenger, and so she's not as comfortable with being over there not having the control while I'm here driving scared. Like you don't want that for your person. And so that was good for us as a team to help me build that confidence, and also just I really loved it.
Yeah. I mean, we both have so much experience overlanding, off-roading, on rocks. I mean, every type of terrain except sand, both of us, but I mean, I love like the times, when I drive through the dunes and stuff, I love it so much. It is so fun. But it is probably the most challenging. I mean, it's easy to make a mistake, and next thing you know, you're like buried in the sand, and now you're out digging out, and you're out there by yourself. It's not like, oh, just pull the winch out and let's pull off a tree. There are no trees. So you're digging yourself out, you're using your max tracks, you need to be able to self-recover it when you get yourself into those situations, and so you don't ever want to get yourself into those situations. But Cara has become a very good dune driver. I can just be down looking at my map, and she's sweeping, these, doing these big barrels and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't even care what's going on anymore. As long as it's going in the right direction, I don't care.
Every now and then, though, there was this one place where we were out practicing in St. George. We were like, I'll have Danielle look out the mirror. I'll sweep it a certain way, and I'm like, tell me if you can see anything or if I can go down in that. And she was just like, no, don't go into that. Don't go into that. There's a huge boulder and you will hit it.
Yeah.
And so I was like,
yeah, it looks like, so, she'll sweep around, and she thought, well, I'll sweep and then I'll go down, and she can't see anything over there. So she's relying on whatever I tell her. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's going to turn and go down into it. I'm like, no, there's a massive boulder right there.
I was like, no, I'm just sitting up here waiting. You tell me.
I was like, whoo.
It's just different. They're just very different as far as how you have to read the dunes versus out rock crawling, right? Like it's just totally different than whatever. And I love rock crawling. So
we're going to skip here. Hold on a second. Matt's firing them off over there. Matt wants to know what
I'll let Danielle say what she calls those bowls.
Down, you mean down in the bottom? It's a witch's tit.
Witch's tit.
I like it.
I don't think that It's technically a witch's pit, but Danielle thought Nina said tit, and then
Pits,
that
pits,
kind of
whatever.
stuck.
It's a witch's pit.
I like it.
Witch's pot, witch's pit. It's a witch's tit.
It is a witch's tit.
Oh,
We're going with that. He
Lord.
wants to know what your personal goals are for the rally, like he doesn't already know.
I know. I love him asking these questions. Thanks, babe.
He likes all the questions. What's your personal goals for the rally?
Go ahead, Danielle. You answer yours.
Personal, like just for me?
Yeah, it's personal.
Yeah, you.
And then we can answer team.
All
We
you
can
do.
answer
goals.
of our team.
I guess my personal goal is to just do a good job. And
She's never been asked this. She doesn't know.
no, I feel like I've never been
Like,
asked.
dang it,
this.
Matt. Dude, that's your brother right there. He's
Yeah,
trying
it
to put you on the
doesn't
spot.
matter. I told you to block him.
Stinking brother.
Yeah, I don't know what my personal goal is. I just want to. I don't know. I just want to do a good
Ma'am,
job.
we leave in 2 days. I'm gonna need you to
Finish.
figure that out.
Finish the rally.
I just want to show up and finish the rally, but I do want to do a good job. Like I said, I'm highly
That's a good goal.
super hard on myself.
Mhm.
And I just want to be able to finish the rally and maybe not have a massive, humongous meltdown. That
Yeah.
would be really cool if I didn't have a big meltdown.
Are you taking chocolate with you? Snacks?
I was going to
Oh,
say,
yeah.
So
are we
all
bringing
the
snacks?
snacks.
Are you
Lots
taking your
of
snackle box?
peanut M&Ms.
Girl, yes.
Yeah,
Let's go.
lots of peanut M&Ms.
We're taking our fridge, and so we'll have, like I'll have some prosciutto and cheese. We'll probably have some Baby Bells. We'll have,
Yum.
like Diet Cokes and Cokes, and we'll have we're gonna take Jolly Ranchers and some other things to help, to give Uncrustables,
Uncrustables
yeah,
are
Sure.
good.
yeah,
Love Uncrustables.
Doritos, things like that.
Little snacks.
Yeah.
What is your goal,
All right,
Kara?
Kara, what's your goals?
My personal goal is to, I would say, well, first off, let me just say that training and doing the things that we've done, I've discovered that I'm capable and that I can do this stuff on my own, and that, my husband's great and all, but I actually love and enjoy knowing that I can get out there and do it myself, and I can set up my own camp myself, and I can enjoy it with my best friend. So my personal goal would probably be the whole comparison thing, to really focus on us as a team and not so much the outer and the inner voice struggle that I have. So I want to be able to accomplish overcoming, and I don't even know if overcoming it, because some of it's a little healthy, but where I'm at is probably not healthy. So I want to be able to recognize that, and then also be the best teammate and the best friend I can be.
Did you guys come up with a safe word yet?
Velveeta.
Oh yeah, Velveeta.
Good.
Mhm.
It's just a weird ass word.
Yeah, see, it works.
It's just a weird word.
Yeah,
It's important.
Velveeta.
it's because we were passing by a Hispanic church, and what did that? It said something, and I thought it said like you said it, and I was like, why is that church advertising Velveeta? But I don't remember what it was. It's Spanish.
It was just dumb and funny, so
Kept it.
we kept it.
It worked.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I love
As
it.
far as
That's awesome.
team goals, we have team goals too. So we have different team
You
goals.
can't tell all of our team goals.
I'm not. Calm down.
Yeah, she might spill the beans.
Hey, Velveeta, calm down, both of you.
Velveeta.
Velveeta, Velveeta.
Now my inside voice is really loud.
Tell us the goals that you can tell us without getting in trouble.
I don't know. I'm gonna let Danielle answer this question.
No, she's scared to say anything. You Velveeta her.
Put that cup away. Let's see.
I'm just waiting to find out what you say.
To finish it. I can't remember the order. Finish it. Okay.
First, we want to win. We're just gonna win the whole
We
thing.
just want to win.
Yeah, that's a good goal.
Win the whole thing. That's out.
You gotta set really high goals,
since
right?
we know we're not going to win the whole thing, we had to have 10 other goals. So, I mean, we're rookies. Come on.
Fine.
You never know, girl. You never know.
Yeah.
And then we want to place. We want to place since we are rookies. So rookies, they have, and that's this year. Like it's our rookie year. So as rookies, me and her both have never done it before. That's what constitutes a rookie team. We have the capability. I think that's the right word.
Ability.
Yeah, the ability
Definitely have the
to.
capability.
We have the ability to be ranked as a rookie team. So like there's 67 teams this year. And so like we may place 14th overall, but if we are the top placing rookie team, we get rookie of the year. And so we want to rank as rookie of the year. And I've already went through because the bios were live as of yesterday. Oh, that's so precious. The bios as of yesterday are live. There's 25 rookie teams. And so don't you believe that I've been sitting there reading all these bios and judging. So it's
Mhm.
Yeah. Is
So
there a prize? Yeah.
yeah, so if you do win the Rebelle, there is a prize. Will you guys enlighten on that?
oh
If you
yeah.
if you win the Rebelle, like legit
Bragging rights.
top, yeah.
All that.
So, well, like the top people get
I think it's 5,000.
I know it. I thought they got entry or 10,000 for the next year or something.
That's exactly right. There you go.
You get money off the next year.
Mhm.
Money off the next year. And then
It's all about the bragging rights. Let's be real.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
You get a trophy. You do get a trophy.
They do a lot of stuff with charity too, and so there are prizes that go to charities as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ours, if we do win the Spirit Award, we have nominated the French Bulldog Rescue Network as our charity of choice because I love my
Awesome.
babies.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Good answer. So I'm sure I feel very confident that you guys are very, very familiar with Boo JLU from top to bottom
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
and all the things.
Very.
And have been working on it, taking apart, putting back, bringing all the tools and little things to get you by. And
Oh yeah, she's got all the tools. You can bring a spare parts bin, but since we're not driving any of Danielle's Land Rovers, we didn't see that was necessary.
I knew it. I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
I would have said the same thing about Misty's Forerunner. Hey.
Yeah. We do have all the tools. Yeah, on our most recent training, we had the drag link broke. So look at my husband. Whoa. Throwing shade there, Cara.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you had me use the code word. I couldn't talk.
You defeated me.
No, but I'm really glad because Danielle, like I have never really broke anything on my Jeep. I wheel it hard. Like I've done Pritchett Canyon and all this stuff. And we just recently had to change a factory component. And I think that it's really, really good. And I'm super, super thankful for Danielle because she does have that knowledge. And that's a huge knowledge to have. So I'm thankful for her.
Awesome.
So
we're bringing all the parts.
Let's talk sponsors. Are there any sponsors you guys want to give a special shout out to?
Oh gosh. Let me pull up my list. No, I have them all in my head. So obviously Total Performance, Clayton Off-Road, More Expo, freaking love. I hate that we didn't get to go to Big Iron. I want
such a
More and Big Iron is always right there, hand in hand, that we don't miss. Rendezvous in the Ozarks is coming up. We won't be there because we'll be on the rally. Insta Privy because I can't go anywhere without my toilet.
Clayton Off-Road.
Yeah. Extrusion, Overland, Maris Adventure Park.
Suspension.
Hot Springs Off-Road Park. I mean, gosh, Mamu's Kitchen, they brought the meals for us. And then
Born.
Sticky Vinyls. Oh, gosh. If we don't get a good night's rest on the rally, it's going to be bad. So Born is going to, I love our sleep system. And you've probably seen them at More before. They're incredible. They're incredible.
Awesome. They're the best.
Yeah, Ampex
gear. You got those at More, right?
Yes.
So we got those,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the Ampex gears are tents. And then, of course, Ozark Overland Adventures. I don't know. They're great.
Wicker Machine was our very first one. So a lot of you guys who watch,
Robert.
Ozark Overland Adventures, Robert.
Mm-hmm.
So he was our very first sponsor.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good people, and it's not just. I don't even from a YouTube standpoint, I do not like the word sponsors, because a lot of times people associate that with free product. And
Partnership.
as you know, yes, partnership, relationship. I like that, because behind the company, like whenever I was at Overland of America, Chris Holloway was there, and he didn't leave without telling me goodbye. I'm going to try not to cry. And he was just like, give him hell. And I was like, I'm so sorry I can't be there at Big Iron, because we were finishing with wrapping my Jeep and stuff. And it was just like, behind these people and behind these companies are these people like Chris, the people, Patrick at Elka. There's all of these companies that are people, and they want to see us two girls, one from Mississippi and one from Arkansas, go out there and compete. And so it's just like, oh, it is a weight. It's a weight, but it's also great.
Something else that's been unexpected is, as you think like all these companies that are, partnering, sponsoring, whatever you want to say, but we've had a lot of just private people just donate money towards us going
to the
rally. Yeah, just PayPal us, and it's just like, wow, okay, this is incredible.
You guys got a lot of people in your corner for sure.
Yeah. I can think of one guy in particular, Jeff Johnson. He has been incredible, and he would get bonuses at work, and he would send it our way, and he's like, just because I know the type of example that you're making for my daughter. And I was just like it's that just really gets you, because there's not that much of a voice. There's not that much of a voice, like. And so I just want every little girl to watch us and be like, you know what? They have a pink Jeep. I have a little Barbie pink Jeep, and like we can do amazing, amazing things. And the Rebelle Rally and all the women that we've met, the world is your oyster. Yeah, you're unstoppable.
Oh yeah, quite a crew.
Rob wants to know, what is the longest period you've gone without talking to your husbands?
Nope. I'm used to.
Well, he said, will this be the long? Is it will this be?
Yeah.
Yeah, will this be the longest?
No, Danielle. How long have you been? It will be for me.
No, definitely not for me. Bryce and I have been together 30 years, and he's a biologist, studies in South America. I've gone 2 months and not heard from him at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, this is not for me.
It will be for me, and that's going to be really, really hard, because not only am I not able to actually talk to him, but I don't have the control to do it. Like, I can't just leave or go, go find cell phone service, because it's not like, I literally can't. I'm not allowed. And so that's going to be a really big struggle for me. And I know that me and Danielle are best friends, and we have to work our shit out. If we have any kind of conflict in that vehicle, we can't just, you're going to be back in that vehicle with her, and I don't want to have that, because then that just, I'm more like, let's pull over. Because if we have conflict, I was like, you're my best friend, and at the end of the rally, our relationship and our friendship matters more to me than the rally does at the end of the day. Like, I've trained and I've competed, but personal relationship is way more important. And so, so it's hard for me to know that, yeah, she's my best friend. We may have these relationships, but then I can't also just go and tell my husband and have my husband be like, you're being stupid, go apologize to your best friend. I have to sit there and have this whole play out between me and her, rather than having that third party husband, to be there.
Just talk to Matt's sister. She'll be there.
She'll be there.
Hi. I'm texting our group, no signal.
Yeah.
It's all good.
You were frozen. You were like Misty is usually on a podcast.
Yeah, I'm usually frozen. So
goes,
maybe it's
the most awkward position.
Yeah. I never noticed. You were great. You were in a great position, actually.
Oh,
yeah. It just looked like you were sitting there.
Good.
You were
chilling.
just listening to me talk.
No, I couldn't hear anything, so I have no idea what you said about me. So what I'm going to chime in and say is Kara and I don't usually.
Velveeta.
Kara and I don't like if we have our moments, like it could be, it's not like an angry moment like we're yelling at each other, or, horrible or anything. Like we have our moments and we get over them, and then we're good.
Feel bad for having those
we don't
moments, and then
just,
we internalize.
we don't have like major conflict. Like we just, it might be tense, but it's not because we're upset with each other ever.
Craig said, "Sup, nerds."
Nerds.
What's up, nerd?
Oh,
What's up, brother?
Well, I told Kara that if you guys get into an argument, that she can just talk to Matt's sister and you guys will be fine.
Yeah.
Get Matt's sister to be your all's therapist.
Yeah.
I just need you to turn your face and be like, "This is Matt's sister now. How can I help you?"
Yeah,
This side's Matt's sister, this side's Danielle.
Yeah, we don't get mad at each other though. That's the whole thing. It's I don't think.
But we've also not been day 6 of the Rebelle Rally where we're sleep deprived and maps the struggle. Like there's situations that we haven't been put in, no matter how much we have trained and practiced, that we don't know that we're going to come against. But I like to think that our relationship is a lot more deeper than you know, and so I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
You just have to keep in mind that it's the outside stressors and it's not your relationship, just
and
it's going to be difficult, but you guys just got to keep putting that in your head.
In the end, it's just a game. We're just playing a game out in the desert, basically.
Like the Hunger Games, but that's
it's like the Hunger Games, but it's just a game.
Hopefully we live. Nobody has died that I know.
Yeah, I mean Arla gets mad at me, but she gets over it after a while. So we're strong.
I do have to have a come to Jesus sometimes.
She does. She gives me my talk, and then we're good.
I'm like, you're stressing me out because.
You're
stressing me out.
But it's good that doing a podcast as best friends isn't easy either. So there's times that we have to talk business, and there's times that we have our friendship, but our friendship is more important than anything else. So just got to keep that in mind.
And that's what I said, Danielle, while you were.
Yeah. We'd rather toss the podcast.
I was frozen. Yeah.
Than end our friendship. So.
Yeah.
For sure.
So what day does it start, and how do we watch you and follow along and all the things?
So we leave Saturday and we'll get to Mammoth on Monday. We have massages on Tuesday.
Yes, love it.
And that's how we're really prepping for the rally. And then Wednesday is pre-tech day, and then Thursday is tech day. So they give you a day if they find anything wrong that you can correct. And then so Thursday is tech day, and then from there, as soon as we're done with tech, Emily wants us to head to base camp 1. And so we'll head to base camp 1. And so Friday is prologue day. There will be a midday live on the Rebelle Rally YouTube that you can go on there and follow. They have a schedule. If you go on rebellerally.com, there's a little header at the top that says how you can watch live. Mm-hmm. And you can click that, and there's a YB tracker. You may not know where we are, but the Rebelle Rally knows where we are because we all have trackers in our vehicles. Mm-hmm. And so you can actually see when we make wrong turns. It's going to be lovely. And then you can also watch us on the YouTube lives. There's going to be a morning and sometimes a mid and then an evening update. That in the mornings, they usually tell the viewers what you'll see and what our rally day is going to look like. We don't know that, but they'll show it and draw it all out in very pretty Rebelle Rally style. And then at the end of the day, you'll get to see how we did or how we didn't do.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you have one of the fellas going to be updating your page, sharing the link and all those things? And
oh yeah, Matt's going to share everything to our Grit and Grace Instagram, Facebook, and then also under Ozark Overland Adventures. And Ben Whittington, y'all probably know Ben from Send It Ben. His wife Emma, she does socials like for a living, and so she's going to help Matt because Matt does not do socials for a living. He hates them. So
you're not.
I'm the social person for us. And Bryce is teaching, so he can, unfortunately. But I think he would do a
helpful.
better job than Matt if he could.
He would try. He might try harder.
Oh,
I don't know about doing a better job.
We got
I
one
think
last
would.
question real quick. Craig wants to know if any of you guys are going to SEMA this year. The answer is no for me.
No, for me. I think it's the same weekend as our Patreon event at Maris Adventure Park. I know it's November. I think it's the same weekend. Maybe it's the third weekend. I don't know.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
I've been out west multiple times this year driving, and I'm
And you're good.
tired. I'm
Yes,
tired,
girl.
y'all.
It's a long drive.
It is 2 days for us.
We may. Oh,
Oh,
sorry, Danielle.
Oh, you may, Danielle.
I didn't know
She's like,
that.
oh.
I mean, I'm just gonna say when I win the Rebelle Rally and they need me there, I'll be there.
Of course.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's right. Speak it into existence. That's
I
for
am.
sure.
That's right.
Yeah, put it out there.
That's right.
Well, we love you guys so much, and we're so excited for you, and we will definitely be following you. And
Thank
good
you.
luck. I don't know what else
Thank
to say.
you.
Break a leg. Don't break a
No,
leg.
don't break nothing. Don't break
don't
nothing.
break
any
nothing.
vehicle parts. Do really good. Make us
I'm
proud.
not allowed to one wheel anymore, so I can't break anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll be watching. You'll have it pulled up at work. Yes,
yeah.
I will. I'll have it pulled up at work. I do what I want.
Please do.
I'll be watching it.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for
Thank
supporting
you
us.
so
Just
much. Yeah.
knowing that we
So
all are
excited.
watching us back home makes us
We're
feel
so excited.
excited.
Yay.
I'll be like,
Well.
I'll tell Danielle and be like, remember, they're watching us.
Yeah,
No
thanks.
pressure. No
Thanks.
pressure.
Probably gonna have to have a little follow up. Come on the podcast
Yes.
and tell us
Yeah.
how it went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And how many times we cried.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
That's
don't
okay.
you
Keep
can't
it
be using
journal.
Velveeta when you come on afterward. You got to just
Yeah.
tell us how it was.
Sounds good.
Velveeta.
Good luck. Good luck. Everybody's saying good luck.
Everybody saying good luck.
Oh, y'all are
Thank
awesome.
Right.
Thank y'all so
you.
much.
In your corner.
Awesome.
Be safe.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Aw. Anyway,
thank you,
follow
guys.
along
Go ahead.
Team 120 Grit and Grace and help support them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Follow
Tough
along.
ladies.
Have a
Tough
great night,
ladies.
everyone.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.